So after you watch the video and you press next, you'll be taken to this screen, which is the first step in a three-step process of setting up K6 Ninja. The first thing you do is enter teacher name. So I'm going to put Pat Van Tassel. And this isn't something that gets sent out to parents. It's really only on the bottom of any forms you print off so that you know your forms or your class's forms rather than another teacher on staff. So you don't have to put Mr. Van Tassel or anything like that. You can if you want. Class code. The class code is basically, usually it's the grade level and then the first initial in your last name. It can be anything you want. Leave this blank if you're a specialist or a resource teacher. Now this year I teach grade 4. It's a 4-5 actually. If I taught grade 4, I do 4 for the grade and V for Van Tassel. But I'm doing a 4, 5 combined this year. So I'm going to put 4, 5 V for Van Tassel. Now this is automatically set, multi-level class is set to no. But I am doing that's if you're doing a regular class, but I'm doing a multi-age class, so I'm putting yes. Specialist or resource, I don't have to put anything in for that. Assessment type. It's just the term. All it is that the language or the term that your department or board or country uses for standards or outcomes, or if there's another term. So my particular board uses outcomes. Lots use the term standards for what students achieve, or you can select other and type in back out. You just back out standards, delete standards by using delete on the keyboard, and then type in the new one and press save, and then you can choose that. That'll be the new choice. But I'm going to use outcomes. Year type. Do you have terms, do you have semesters, or do you have other? So, and again, if it was other, you'd press other, back out term, and type in what yours is. So I'm going to just cancel that, and I'm going to keep term. And so then the number of terms, ours is a 3-term school year. So I'm just going to put 3. And the country is Canada for me, but you can select whatever country you want. Now, that's basically all you need to do. If you have difficulty with any of this, or you need see this video again while you're completing the form, you can always press the little camera button up in here, you can see, and that'll show a quick video of this again. Those little videos are kind of screen specific. So now there are some other tabs: cloud space, email info, and password. I'm going to quickly go through these. Cloud space is just if you have students saving information on some kind of cloud drive, or you save information on a cloud drive, you can, if most of them are here already, like Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, and Box, but you can add other ones. And for more information on how to do that, you'll press the little video up in the corner, and that'll show a video how to do that. The next tab over is email info. This appears at the bottom of all emails. So if you want this to appear at the bottom of every email that you do, you can type something in here like cheers, Pat Van Tassel, or Mr. Van Tassel, or some other kind of comment. Just remember though, if you're the iPad mail app, if you already have that set to say have a salutation at the bottom, that will be there as well. So I would just do it here or on your iPad mail app, just one or the other. And again, to see how this is done, if you ever forget, just press the little movie camera in the corner. And the last part is passwords. You can set a password for this program. I don't for mine, but you can. Because the iPad automatically has a password to get in. If you set that, that might be enough. But if you want to have extra protection, you can set a password so that you have to enter another password to get into this. But if you forget your password, this isn't set up to a server, so I can't just email your password like a lot of programs do. If you forget it, I have to kind of send out a file that will clear all the passwords, and you kind of restart. So not you won't lose your data, but all the password information will be cleared. And there will be a fee attached to that. So just don't lose your password or forget your password, or don't use a password. But again, if you have to go through this process, there's a little movie symbol, okay, to do that. After you're done this, you're just going to press, after you've done basically the class info, you press next to the top of the screen.